Range Rover Evoque Dynamic. And the Dynamic one has the squarey exhaust thing. Range Rover Evoque. Now this is like, I get confused because they started to call them like SE Tech and stuff. But basically, or the Pure, the Prestige, the one with the round exhaust. So, this video, the next video is going to be for this one. So don't worry, we'll get some love here. But this video is going to be, what we're going to do is, we are going to change this big silver bit that goes all silvery across the back of our car. We're going to change it to black. Now, we have offered for a while these sections because actually your tow eye, your recovery strap hoop is behind this one. So this section here is actually a tow eye cover, and it comes off with this sort of exhaust finisher. This is actually a bumper trim. It's not connected to the exhaust. We'll see that in a minute. Okay, and likewise you can get, there's no tow eye under the other one, but likewise you can remove that section quite easily. Right, but the trouble is this section here is the problem. So you can put a black one here, and then you're left having to paint or wrap or do something with this one. So what we've developed and what this video is really about is this strip here. So we have designed and made a strip that's going to go over. So it's got two halves. It's got like a narrow curve there and a wider curve there. And this basically video is going to show you how to change all these silver bits and then to put this self-adhesive bit over the middle, which will allow us to go all black. So that's what we're going to do. Right, okay, so where do we start? Let me show you this bumper over here I've got. So this is a development bumper we use. So as you can see, this is a Dynamic, and this is where we were 3D scanning and getting all the shapes. Now, this one's got the thing stuck on, but let me show you around the back. So, just in case no one believes me, the silver section that runs along the middle is welded on here. So, you can take it off, and you can sort of grind all these welded tabs off, and you can take it off and paint it and do all that. Or you can just stick one on. Way easier. Right, that's the little. Right, so how do we do it? Right then, see if we can do this before it rains. So let's first show you how to take off these side sections. So, right, and George, we're gonna have to get down it. So you don't need to take out these bolts that hold the exhaust in, because the exhaust is going to come off with it. Okay, so right, so you got these two. Don't do those. It's the ones that are at the back of the silver trim there. So they're a 10mm socket. We've got to wind that one out there. There you go. That was half undone, I think. Oh, if I can, there you go. There he is there. Right, and then there's another one at the end of the other silver trim there. Okay, that's it. Right then. And mine ain't been in there too long, I don't think. Right. I'll that's those two bolts out. Now, the rest of it should pull out. So if I can pass the camera back to you, George. Right, okay, so if you just get round the side, round there, George. Right. So basically it's got some tabs that go into the side of the bumper. So you've just got to basically yank it down. Now, okay, that's right, we can leave it hanging there then. Right. And there's one here you've got to pull out. There's two tabs, but they're more like location tabs. So let's pull this one at the side out next. There, right, and then so you can see that you've got to get those two in first, these two here, and then you've just got these little slopey rampy bits all the way around the outside, and it comes off, and you can see the bolts holding the exhaust finisher in. And in fact, if I grab a camera, I'll show you the exhaust. I was talking about it. Oh no, I won't. I've taken the exhaust off this one, but you normally see the exhaust tailpipe coming down here. So that exhaust finisher isn't connected to the exhaust. Right, so that's that one off. I'll get and do the other one here, and then we'll unpack the black ones, fit them, and then put the strip on. Right, now on this side, where this is the one that's supposed to be removable, you've actually got slot head screws in here. I guess you're supposed to get your 50p or your coin in if you're stuck without a. There you go. And then likewise there's another one. Again, they're at the end of the silver strip. You follow it down. They're at the end there. Alright, so let me grab. Okay, so there's the two on the right hand side. So I'll just show you pulling this one off as well. So it should be the same. You're going to have to be a bit brave and just yank it out. And yeah, before you try and pull those, pull this one out. He says. Oh, he doesn't want to go. There you go. I'll give it a wiggle side to side. That seemed to do the trick. Because obviously it's sloped there, so if you can move it this way, that helps. Right, there's that one, complete with the exhaust. Right, and there's your tow eye hook. Look, if I put my... So that's where you would put your recovery. So if you need to recover your Evoque, that's where you've got that on this right-hand side. So effectively, this is a tow eye cover. Right, so now I'm going to undo these bolts here, and those bolts, probably get them from up in there. Look. So let me do those. Notice they've got these little fasteners here to form the nuts. So you don't want to watch me do that. I'll undo that on both of those, and then we'll get the new ones out. Right, it's starting to rain, but here we go. So we can remove that. He says, what's stuck in that? Let's go inside. Ah, right then. It seems to sort of slide into something, but I can't see it. Ah, it's that little plastic pin there. That little plastic pin that's fired into that hole there. So you have to sort of slide it out a bit. There we go. We're going to go inside now quickly because it's starting to rain, and we'll get these put on the new black ones, and then we'll come out and finish it off. Right, we've had to shelter from the rain. So one thing I didn't mention was these exhausts here you can get in stainless steel finish or black. So we've got these black powder coated ones. You might want to go for stainless on the black. I don't know, it might give you a bit more contrast. But we're going to go black, that's what we're going with. So now notice these ones here come with new ones of these. Now the ones I took off look like they've probably gone rusty at some point. So you might, it looks like we've replaced those. And we have got a kit on the website, and I think I might have changed these bolts in the past to stainless steel ones. But we do a fixing kit with the clips and the bolts. So it might be worth checking on yours whether you'll get new clips with these, but you might need to check your bolts. So again, we got to put that little, when we refit it, make sure we get that spike into the. Oh, have I got the wrong one, George? Epic fail. Right, get the right one, always handy. Right, and then that little bit there. That's it. Is he gonna go in? Well, in you go. That's it, yeah. He almost holds himself in then. Yeah. No, I'll get these bolted up. You don't want to watch me just do nuts and bolts. Right, they're all built up now, so they're ready to go back on. Our strip's ready to go back on, but it's pouring with rain, isn't it, George?
Yeah.
So we are going to go and have a cup of tea. And then hopefully the rain will be done, and we will get these back on and show you the finished look. Right, our shower is over, and we're refreshed. Right then, so we've got to get this in, so get those top two in. And then we should line that up, get that one there in. That's it. Ooh. Ah. I'm too old for this, George. Right. Then we'll put those two bolts back in the bottom. They should line up. Yeah. You can't see a lot, unfortunately. It's all a bit black on black now. That's it. Right, I'll get the other side popped on, and then we'll come and do this bit across the middle, which is what we've all been waiting for. Right, so now we are going to position this panel over here, which is going to cover this silver bit. Now, as I think I explained, you've got a small radius, a small bit here, and a larger, more sweeping bit there. The larger bit goes at the bottom. So, as with any self-adhesive part, make sure you've worked out where it's going to go, that it fits, where you're going to go left to right. Okay, now one trick is it should cover all the silver, but if you're worried at all, you could just put a little bit of black pen or black tape over that, but I'm pretty sure if we get it right, it will cover all the silver. Look, yep. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, right then. So, we're happy which way it goes, we're happy where it goes. Right, let's get the old alcohol wipe out, and this will just clean off any polish or anything that's going to stop it sticking. Give that a little clean on there. Now obviously you don't... Alright, and you've got two, while that's drying, we've got two adhesive strips here. So we've designed the panel, it sort of gets thinner at the end, so it really tapers down, but it's thicker in the middle. So you can't see, because actually we didn't want it to look like it was a stuck-on step panel. Alright then. There we go. Now don't try to see how well that's stuck, because it takes about 24 hours for the adhesive to set. But there we go, George, if you want to step back and have a look at that, take a blue roll out the picture. That is the exhaust trims upgraded to black on the Range Rover Evoque.